Good morning, guys. We'll be continuing with the marketing aspect itself as we are lagging with the syllabus for that subject particularly. So we are dealing with the first module itself, and in the previous video I have spoken about the syllabus point of view of customer relationship management. What are its objectives and what are its features of customer relationship management. I think that is enough for you to understand according to the syllabus, because they haven't asked us more about what do we say customer relationship management. So we'll be dealing with that. The next important aspect in your marketing chapter or syllabus is we need to talk something about the process of marketing, how the stages, how the process of marketing goes. So the first, there are 5 steps to be very honest, and all 5 can vary. All four can vary from different organizations to different organizations, different product to different product, and different market conditions to different market conditions. So first point, what we are going to understand and market from a marketing point of view, how do the marketer needs to come up to an ultimate decision. So the first point is analyzing marketing opportunities. Very important for a marketer that you need to identify your marketing areas of interest. Now, now if you people see today, majority of our products are demand-based products. You don't see today's products where we people see they have come out of non-demand of any customers. Marketers make a thorough understanding of where is my opportunity if I am coming up a business with. Now, for example, today the craze is for developing social media. Becoming a blogger, e-commerce, getting into e-commerce business, getting into blogging business, getting into digital marketing business, becoming a web developer. So basically, you see today in India, when we people see the marketing opportunities are huge for developers, what do we say, digital marketing guys, where they digitally expertise their level, their intelligence they show digitally. I mean to say the skills via how to promote, how to increase the promotions of the organization's products via digital, creating their home page, creating their own websites, promoting, boosting their websites, and all those things. So it is very important as a marketer, you need to understand your scopes of marketing. Now, for example, again, if you want to take another example, if you want to come up with any let's say the CCD, Cafe Coffee Day kind of youth or kind of a coffee outlet or coffee franchise. Now it is very simple that when CCD came up to the market in Hubli, Dharwad or wherever, it was very easy for them to hit out to the people like what do people like and what do people do, especially with the youth generation. So they came up with something plan of where they can hang out with their friends, families and relatives and spend as much as the time as much of their time as they can, and put up their thoughts, share the feelings, share the emotions in their hall. That's what CCD happened to be one of the biggest franchise which came to India, which got tremendous demand from the public. Similarly, the latest ones which came after that also, here 7 Beans took up major demand in the market. So it is very important now for the people who come up to this process which are already existing. It is very important that whether there is a demand for another kind of a CCD or 7 Beans. Is there any demand from the public? So you need to identify opportunities first. When you identify there is demand from the public, no problems in going ahead and picking up the product's plan or taking that plan. But when when you don't find an opportunity over there in the market which you want to explore, unfortunately, there's no point for you as a marketer to go and start or open up a business. Eventually, your product will fail. Eventually, your product will saturate pretty quickly. We have a product life cycle. which it grows in the introduction stage, and comes into the growth stage, comes into the maturity stage, and comes into the decline stage. Your product will never get into growth stage or maturity stage. Any product has to get into growth stage, has to get into maturity stage. Decline once and for all, it has to happen, but it has to stay for this growth and maturity stage for a longer period of time. So if you are not able to identify or survey properly about your marketing with the area of business, probably you will lose out. Probably you will lose out on the aspect of what do we say? Your product will never come into the existence of growth and maturity stage. So very important that you scrutinize, you do survey, you identify your marketing opportunities based on the customer's demand. Surveys primary data, secondaries are not so reliable. Pick up the primary data, which includes your questionnaires and all. So pick up those, do those surveys, conduct surveys, take the responses of the public, and if public are showing any positivity towards the business and your product, which you thought or which you think that might click, if it is showing any positive thing, go with it. If it doesn't, you need to ignore that. Second, when we talk about second step is selecting target market. So once you have identified your respective opportunity in business, you need to identify your target markets. Now, the other day I was telling you what is target market. Now, in such a population of India where we have got over 130 crores of population, it is very important that we target our people according to age-wise. We target according to gender-wise, education-wise, income-wise, personality-wise, behavior-wise, status-wise, culture-wise. Very important that we divide and we target the customers. Now this targeting also should go based on the opportunity and the business that you are going to open, that you are going to start. You are going to start up a business where it has to suit the particular people. Now you are going to come up with a spiritual place. Understand? You people are opening up a spiritual, some kind of a spirituality oriented business, where you are going to preach about divine gurus, sant, mahasant, admis and all those people. Very few you will be targeting your crowd as in the form of people whose age limit is below 50. You will know, obviously your target market won't be youth or middle-aged people. Your target market always will be 60 or 60 plus. The reason being, your target market needs to align itself with the opportunities that you have found. Similarly, when I said about CCD and the Friends Cafe, CCD, Starbucks, Dupes, all these things are specifically targeted, majority targeted on majority basis. It is targeted to youth audience around the age limit of 45 till 45. So it is very important that you analyze first your business opportunity. Second, when you analyze it, you need to align your opportunities with your target market. Next, when we talk about, we need to identify is your mix, marketing mix. So if you people are hearing this marketing mix for the first time, marketing mix is a combination of 7 P's actually, but we talk right now core 4 P's of marketing. First P stands for product, second stands for price, third stands for place, and fourth stands for promotions. Product, price, place, and promotions. So you need to develop those after you identify your target markets. First, product, as I said, what product you want to reach, what kind of aspect you want to reach to the public. Very important. What extra value added services you are going to provide with the product. All those things you are going to understand with your core product. Your core product should reach each and every aspect of your target market. Nobody should be left. That should be your main objective. Second, your price. The price, see that if there are few people, it again depends on your demand of the product. Again demands on the targeting which you have done, the market which you have selected, the public which you have selected. If you have selected the top class layer of people only are supposed to buy my product, then obviously your pricing should be very high. Now this is for very common Indian consumer. You need to see the common mentality or the normal standard of living of an Indian consumer. When you people need to see, no, this is only for people who are below lower middle class, poor class or lower middle class. You need to understand the aspect of that also. That is that you need to keep the product's price very low. So depending on target customer what you have got, and depending on the demand for your product which you have estimated, based on that the pricing things go. Promotion place. The place is pretty important again. It neither to be too far from the place or neither to be too near for your convenience. It should be located at the center of the place. Then the final one, that is promotions. Active advertisements has to be done. So people who are launching their product in the introduction stage needs to incur a lot of expenses. Need to put a lot of expenses in advertisement, because that time the more the word of mouth, the more the advertisement goes, the more product will be popularized. Growth stage, again, you people will start recognizing your product, but again you need to put up a bit more expenses to make your product more familiar. Maturity and decline stages are those where you people have to bring down your prices, or bring down your advertisement strategies, because by this time your product has been known in the market and you need to relax a little bit in the market. Okay, those are your 4 marketing mix. So developing marketing mix means that you need to concentrate on 4 core P's: product, price, place, and promotions. And the last process effort here is managing marketing effort. Once you develop and put this product into launch, you need to take proper feedback after launching also. What was my demand for the product before I launched the product in the market, and what is the feedback of the product after the launch of the product? Is there any difference? If there is difference, you need to sit and analyze why there is a difference. Was my survey wrong, or what I am doing right now is wrong? So that is very important from a marketing point of view, that he needs to understand what effort he has put in the first 3 steps needs to be sorted out. Next, 5th point, he needs to also see managing environments, micro and macro environments. There are few micro which are under control. He needs to analyze his micro factors such as how many competitors he wants to compete with, how many suppliers he wants his raw materials to come from, what kind of marketing channels he wants to use, whether it will be a direct marketing channel or whether this might be an indirect marketing channel. Then whether this would be kind of a brand product, or whether this will be a local product where exclusive, selective, or implicit form of inclusive form of product. Exclusive are high class products, selective are selective. Inclusive means common, it is open for all. The products can be bought by anyone. So that needs to be seen in your micro environments. Whereas macro environment, when we see, your cultural factors come into place, demographic factor comes into place, social factor comes into the place, legal factor comes into the place, political factors comes into the place. All those needs to be analyzed by the marketer. So these 5 steps basically which drives an marketer to ultimate product manufacturing or production and launching it and seeing the response from the customers. So I repeat, what this video is a smaller topic video where we understood, or where we analyzed 5 different processes of marketing. First, we need to analyze the market opportunity. First, we need to understand whether there is demand for such a business or what. If there is no demand, so you better need to change your plan. If there is, you need to head on. Second, you need to select your target market. Once your project opportunity is being understood and is being giving you a positive result, you need to see that you take up your target markets properly, set your target markets properly. Third, you need to develop your marketing mix, develop your product, price, place, and promotion properly. And the fourth one is you need to make your efforts after launch, that is post launch behavior of the customers, whether there is the same response before what it was and now it is. And you need to also scrutinize or evaluate your marketing environments, micro and macro. 5 important marketing process. One more subpart is remaining in your first module that we'll be talking about tomorrow's aspect, that will be about customers value and customer loyalty and retention and customer inquiry. That is one more general topic which is remaining. We'll sort it out tomorrow. Okay, kindly go through this aspect. Thank you.